Speaking of which, we have $10 from Cron Dude saying, "Hey, I've been watching you guys for years now. Keep up the great work. Can't wait for the Gungeon run. Also, kill the animals." Looks like we also have $10 from Shout64 saying, "Good luck, Obidobi. Clip jump your way to victory." All right, folks, speaking of which, it looks like our runner is ready. So I'm going to throw it over to Obidobi, who's going to be showcasing off Master Spy. Good luck, Obi.
All right, are we live? All right. Thank you, everybody. My name is Obidobi. Behind me is C Average and Fur, two really good friends of mine. C Average is going to be doing co-commentary with me. So this game is Master Spy. We are going to be running any percent, just kind of beating the game as fast as possible. So, are we ready? We all good? All right, let's get right into the run. I will give a countdown. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're going to try and get through a lot of stuff here pretty quickly. The first 2 missions go by very quickly. So Twitch chat, I'm going to need your energy. Main movement mechanics of this game are going to be, you obviously have left and right, you have a jump roll, and a cloak. So we're going to be getting through these guards by stealthing through. That's kind of the main mechanic of the game. And grabbing these little key cards that open up the door at the very end of the level. So another thing to keep in mind is we want to be uncloaked for as long as possible because cloaking halves your running speed. So obviously this is a speed run. We want to be moving as quickly as possible. Another thing, jump rolling in the air is just slightly faster than walking on the ground. So anytime we have an open space, we're going to be doing that as much as possible. I'm going to have C Average talk just a little bit about some of the more demanding mechanics of the game, more specifically like the non-global cycles and stuff like that. So I'll throw it over to him.
Yeah, so the entire game, each room is on its own cycle, and the cycle starts as soon as you enter a room or reach a checkpoint or the mission starts. Something of that nature. So we can kind of use this to our advantage because there are no global cycles. So we can enter and exit rooms and re-enter rooms quickly to reset cycles. We can grab checkpoints to reset cycles. Some of that we'll see here quickly. We'll do a little bit of the transition buffering to kind of deload some of the assets of the game, reset some cycles, stuff of that nature.
Yeah, so a lot of this game is just heavily movement-based, really movement optimization, room memorization. Gosh, that's a mouthful. Just moving as quickly as we can through this, learning the patterns of the guards, of the different traps. As we keep going through all of these different levels, more and more traps are going to be added that make it harder and harder for us to do our job as the Master Spy and just not being seen. We're kind of a pacifist in this run. We don't want to hurt anybody, so we just kind of run through everything and we don't care. So, getting through, this is the second mission of the game. We have the laser fields now, we have the security cameras, the motion detectors, as you see here on the screen. I'm doing a very poor job of getting through them. But you cannot move. Obviously, there are motion detectors. You cannot move in them. The red line at the very bottom of them is the only part that is active. So there are some ridiculous strats that use jumping through the triangle, the lesser red triangle up there, but I am not going for them in this run. I will be trying to go for most of the fast strats in this. I really want to showcase a couple of those, using some of those screen buffering tactics that C mentioned just a little bit ago. because really some of these rooms you only need about a half a second ahead of the cycle to be able to get on what I guess you'd call it like a 0 cycle. So a lot of this is just room optimization. Grabbing these key cards. I'm going to go for the safe strat here because I don't feel comfortable. So yeah, we are almost through mission 2, getting on to mission 3. See, is there anything else you want to talk about before we start moving on to other things?
Yeah, we can talk about the mission summary, Skip.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I don't actually remember if we got it in the first mission.
No, we didn't.
So that screen at the end of a mission that says, you know, it gives you your grade and your time and all of that. We can actually skip that. I don't know the exact timing, but there's a frame or two where we can skip that cutscene, and then we just save 8 seconds by not watching it. But
I'm going to try and skip it. Nope,
all right,
didn't
so
get it.
this is the screen that we're talking about. If we skip this, it saves about 8 seconds, but it potentially soft locks the game because there is another cutscene immediately after that. And if you skip that on the first or second frame that it loads, the game soft locks, and you have to Alt F4 and relaunch it.
It's not awful if it happens. C can attest to that, but it is definitely something you don't want to do.
Yeah. So now we're seeing basically the only other glitch that we use aside from the transition buffer. If we roll jump right above a platform that we can jump up through, it lowers our hitbox and allows us to fall down through it instead, which is really probably the main tactic that we use.
Yeah, so it's probably, just from like a casual perspective, it's probably not as noticeable if you just look at it at face value, but there is no like button that says, oh, drop through this platform. You have to either walk off the edge of a platform, or we found the way to do the platform clip. I mistimed that jump. Did it again. So yeah, we use the platform clip to skip a lot of parts of rooms, some that are actually quite annoying. We'll see a number of them. Gosh, dart traps are going to be the bane of my existence right now. Okay. Getting through here. Right here, I'm going to showcase a hard strat. Hopefully I can get it first try. Oh, so close. We're going to try it again. I'm going to try and do a cycle that is not intended and jump over this guard. Hitboxes on the guards are a little bit weird, we found out. You can actually jump over them. So that's a pretty tight cycle there. I'm really happy that we were able to show that off. Thank you, guys. All right. That was really sketchy. I did not get the tiger to pounce over to the right, but I guess we made it work. So coming up here, there are some doors. Now, doors, as are in a lot of speed games, doors are pretty broken. And this game is no exception to that rule. We are going to grab this little beacon right there. It opens up a door. Forgot a tiger was there. We're going to jump over him this time. Doors, if we do a screen buffer, which I'm going to do in this next room, right here, if you are off of the screen, I'm going to show it again right here, you can actually just walk through doors because the doors are not active if you are not on the screen. So if you do a screen buffer, you can just walk through certain doors. The only stipulation is that you have to be next to a loading zone or a screen transition to do that. So just fun little things that we get to throw in during the run. There's got to be more somewhere in this run. We're constantly finding. I've learned so much about this game, even in the last 4 hours, just being next to C average. Like, I didn't know, for instance, I play this game. Let me focus for a second. Let me get through this, and then we'll talk. Okay. I play this game one-handed, and I thought that was normal, but I guess it's not. There are a bunch of control schemes that people use. So yeah, I guess I'm taking after half coordinated a little bit here. So Yeah, I play this game one-handed. Some people use the arrow keys. It's just, I don't know, it's all over the place, and it's really fun to see the variety. A lot of it is also like little route changes in this game that differ between runners. We do different rooms. We do certain rooms differently than each other, and sometimes it's faster, but honestly, not always. So it's fun to have a little bit of variety in here, and you're not just always on this set path. So yeah, I guess these are checkpoints. I just picked up a checkpoint right there. We can reset the rooms. We'll use those in a couple places to get on the correct cycle. I'm actually going to throw it over to Covert Muffin really quick for maybe 1 or 2 quick donations.
All right, sounds good, Obidobi. We have $25 from N-Dog saying, glad to see my boy Obidobi running Master Spy. Good luck and have fun.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
We also have $25 from Denitruff saying, love the content.
All right. Thanks, Muffin. That was a terrible impression. All right. We're going to get this cycle right here. Perfect. All right. Glad that happened first try. There are certain rooms you don't want to see twice in this game, those being one of them. Right here, we're going to do another screen buffer. This allows us to jump on these pistons before they open. I didn't do the fast cycle here. There's a way if you react right as you fall into that room, you can get a faster cycle. Saves about maybe 3 seconds. There's a lot of that in this run. Just minor time saves. We're gonna do another screen buffer. Jump up here, double jump, fall back down before the robots turn around. The factory is very technical, very automated. There's just a lot of traps kind of everywhere that are in your way. So I was not supposed to cloak there. But yeah, see, is there anything else you wanna throw in?
I definitely would agree that the factory is probably the most technical and potentially the most difficult mission of the game. So we have 5 missions, and mission 4 is really where everything just ramps up to kind of an 11. I will say the game is an easy. Well, the game has simple mechanics, but is hard to master. The speed run, the speed run is honestly really beginner friendly. This was my first speed game, and it was great. It doesn't have a lot of entry barriers or anything like that. There aren't a ton of tricks, so it's really nice. A really nice first speed game.
Yeah. So yeah, Muffin, if you want to read maybe 1 or 2 more, I would be very much appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely. We have $50 from Melody Warp 154.
Yo, what's up, Melody?
Saying, Joey, no! Oh wait, Obidobi is running. Watch out for the uppers and the puppers.
The uppers and the puppers.
Happy to see you both making the big leagues at SGDQ.
Thanks, man.
We also have $50 from Very Suspicious Subject saying, roses are red, violets are red. Everything is red. My garden is on fire.
Well, I hope everything's okay with that donation. Gosh, lightning, be nice to me. There it is. All right, yeah, everything just kind of keeps ramping up more and more, like we said. Very tight timing. Some of these rooms we have found faster strategies for, but they're not entirely possible. Some of the stuff was found that you could do on a laggy computer because you can input double jumps quicker because of the frame lag. But we're not obviously playing on a computer like that. So can't do it here. I would love to see this game tasked to see what all could be pulled off. I think the least amount of deaths that I've ever had was maybe 25. which is, I think, my world record run. But it would be insane. It would be insane to see like a 0 death of this game. So I don't know. Maybe we'll try and work on that. This is one of these rooms where specifically C Average and I's route differs. He goes, we're going to do a platform clip here, fall through that. Specifically, he goes left and I go right. I don't really have a good explanation for why I go right or why he goes left. It's literally just personal preference. Nice, first try. That is a really tight timing to fall in there. There is a safety that is a little bit easier, but I really do try and want to do the hard strats as I run face first into a grinder.
So our favorite trick is coming up here.
Yeah.
We're about to skip a lot of things, and it's going to be great.
All right, yeah, you'll just have to sit back and enjoy. If I can do it first try. Which I did. Nice. You don't even get to see those 3 rooms. All right, we are going into mission 5. This is the final mission of the game. Just kind of gets more and more difficult. This time around, the guards will now react to you. If you hit a plane that they are standing on, they will turn around. Oh, Master Spy's dead. What are we gonna do?
Press F to pay respects.
Press
Chat.
F to pay respects. Or you can press F to dance. Okay, we're gonna go. This is a speed run after all. I literally just found out about that 3 hours ago. C Average, we were in the practice room and we were just wrapping up everything, and we were wrapping up everything, and he's like, "Yo, did you know that if you pressed F, you can make Master Spy dance?" I was like, "Why did I not know about this sooner?" So, yeah, there's little Easter eggs like that make this game really fun. I'm just trying to go too fast right now. I need to calm down. All right, we're gonna do a door clip right here off this transition. Skip right through it. Don't even worry about it. Continue on. I guess one thing that we should also tell, these traps aren't entirely self-explanatory, but the sparkly fields, gosh, I need to slow down. These sparkly fields right there are fields that don't allow you to cloak. So you have to be decloaked as you go through them. So a lot of timing based. There are actually quite a bit of instances in the run where you will, I don't know if you'd be able to tell or not, but I am cloaking and uncloaking in very specific patterns so that I can conserve my momentum from my jump. Because even when you're in the air, as you probably may have just saw right there, if you cloak while in the air, you will kind of like meteor towards the ground and stop your momentum. So kind of your cloak management is really key to this run. This shark, this special shark, I'm gonna dance for a little bit in front of him. This shark I have named Bane. He played nice this time. I named him Bane. He's the bane of my existence. He has ended a lot of runs. So yeah. So we're gonna have to wait here just a second, jump up, collect the key cards, same old, same old. Get through these. Oh, I completely forgot. Did I mention? Did I mention cloak jumping?
I mean, you did a little bit just now. Okay,
well, I mean, I guess we should talk about it. That is like a main movement mechanic of the game, and I save it till last. Cloak jumping is a intended mechanic. You'll see it right there. It's happened a lot during this run, where I will be cloaked on the ground. Oh, I went for the risky strap there. I am cloaked on the ground. I will jump. I'm going to focus for a sec. I need to get this. Ooh. There it is. All right. Okay, we're good. You are cloaked on the ground. I reset the room. Okay, I did it correctly that time. You are cloaked on the ground, you jump, you roll, and then you recloak before you hit the ground. It's an excellent movement mechanic for getting around enemies, getting over enemies, stuff like that. I think we just do it a lot more than we're actually supposed to. Kind of abuse an intended mechanic, as you do with a lot of speedruns. So, this is the dark missions. The lights are turned out. You kind of just have to memorize where the guards are, know their patterns, as with the rest of the game. Thankfully, in the speedrun, we do know that information. Once you beat this game on Novice, we are playing on Novice difficulty. Novice includes checkpoints. Then there is another mode called Master, which takes away all checkpoints. I'm not used to this strat. I'm gonna do the C strat right here. Or not. I should just do it the way I know. Okay, we're fine. What was I saying?
So you're talking about difficulties.
All right. The master difficulties, or you wanna explain it?
Yeah. So novice is what we're doing now. We have checkpoints and whatnot. Master is the exact same missions. There just are no checkpoints. And then blind master difficulty is master, but all of the levels are in the dark, and it's a real pain.
It is a pain.
We have time coming up soon, so
Yeah, we'll be getting ready. This is the final boss. Enjoy his laugh. Oh, you're gonna get to hear it again. Don't worry. Oh. All right. One more laugh. And time. All right, that is the Master Spy run, any percent run. Thank you so much for watching and your support. Thank you guys to the guys in the back of the couch, C Average and Fur. Really appreciate it. Shout outs to everybody back home, my family, my mom who has no idea what's going on. Just everybody in the community, the Turbo Gun Discord, if anyone wants to join. This game is really awesome to get into, quick pickup. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it, and we will see you later. Thanks, guys.
All right, great run, Obidobi. That being said, upcoming in a bit, we're going to be able to get the chance to see an interview with our runner. So if you enjoyed that run and have some questions that you might want to ask Obidobi, make sure to head over to the Games Done Quick Twitter @GamesDoneQuick to ask some questions. That being said, folks, we'll be back after a quick break.
Icon's Combat Arena, a new era of platform fighters, free to play and on PC. Join the open beta weekend right now. You can get your Steam key over at beta.icons.gg. From PCs to arcades and consoles old and new, World 9 Gaming aims to provide the highest quality video gaming experience to events in the Midwest and beyond. With our dedicated staff, tournament expertise, and expansive collection of games and consoles, World 9 is ready to take your event to the next level. For information on booking and upcoming events, check out world9gaming.com. All right, right before me was Covert Muffins. I'll be Dark Twinge, your host for the next couple games here. Hope everyone's enjoying this wonderful summer games done quick here. Summer Games Done Quick is raising money for Doctors Without Borders, medical humanitarian organization working in over 60 countries across the world. They're a private international association, and they provide assistance to populations in distress, victims of man-made and natural disasters, as well as victims of armed conflict. And they do so regardless of your race, religion, creed, or political convictions. Check them out at doctorswithoutborders.org. We've got $5 from Kelly Hooper that says, already donated, but had to donate a little more for that awesome one-try, three-room skip in Master Spy. Great job, Obidobi. We've got a $15 donation from Alistar that says, let's make Mega Man X2 happen. That's one of our incentives you can put your donations towards. We're currently at a little over $14,000 of the $25,000 goal required to add that bonus game to the marathon. So if you're interested in seeing that Mega Man X2 run, make sure to get your donations in for that one. We've got a $100 donation from a pirate that simply says, yo ho ho. We've got a $10 donation from Sweet Victory. Says, hey everybody, first time donator here like so many of us. So glad to finally help out such a great cause and such a great event. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Victory. All right, looks like we are ready to do an interview with Obidobi and Kung Fu Fruit Cup, so take it away.
Hey there, welcome back, guys. I'm Kung Fu Fruit Cup here with Obidobi, who just did an awesome run of Master Spy. How you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling good.
Yeah?
Nerves are over now.
Good, okay, good.
Interview's the easy part, I guess.
Yeah, you seemed like you were ready. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, no,
So,
it was fun to prepare.
I've heard this is your first GDQ.
Yep.
And your first time doing a run.
Yeah.
And all of that. How are you feeling when you got here? What's the environment been for you?
Oh, it
What's the
was
experience?
the main thing. It was just surreal. It was surreal to see everybody, like the people that through multiple communities, through multiple Discord servers and all of that, like getting to meet the people I've known for 2 years.
pretty
Like that
cool.
I've never seen in person. I finally get to see them in person, and to do a run on top of it is just like the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
So was really awesome.
So based on your experience so far at a GDQ, do you have anything you could tell somebody who might come in the future?
I don't know. I mean, I'd say just be yourself. Like, show yourself on your run. Even if you're just coming in as an attendee, like, just talk to people. Like, ask them about their speed game. It's such an easy way to engage with people. Like, in a practice room or anything like that. Like, you can literally just walk up and ask questions. And
sure.
I personally would love to tell you about the games that I run, and I think a lot of other people would. Maybe
Right.
not, but I think there would be a lot of people that would.
Then tell me about the games that you run.
Yeah, so I run Master Spy.
Of course.
I also run Hyper Light Drifter, have a lot of friends from there.
Okay.
Dabbled in Crisis 2. Probably my next game is going to be Celeste.
Awesome.
Who knows? Might
Always
try
good.
and play that. So, I don't know.
That's
There's some fun things coming up.
So where was Master Spy in that list for you?
As far as like,
When did you learn it?
oh, so Hyper Light Drifter was my first game.
Okay.
And then I did Crisis 2 for a little bit. And then I think Master Spy was right after that.
Okay.
Kind of went back to Hyper Light Drifter, and then I found Master Spy.
Nice.
After that.
So you'd say this is your main game so far?
Right now it is my main game, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So going through this run today, how did you feel about it overall? What was the hardest moment for you?
There were a couple points where like I just needed to focus. I was like so focused on like what I was trying to say that I was literally falling into the same trap like 3 or 4 times. But so I just calm down, do the trick, and then continue talking afterwards.
Right.
So.
Well, it looked like some of the movements were really tight.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to get.
Yeah, the run itself is, I mean, it's a precision platformer. There's a lot of titles like that. There's just no room really for error. You can kind of flub through some stuff, but there's 2 states of the game. You are either not caught or you are caught.
Yeah.
So.
Right, yeah. And with relatively simple movement, it just seems like it's really all about timing. And
Yeah.
you're saying cycles and
Cycles are
everything like
huge.
that. Yeah. So when it comes to the involvement with this game, it sounds like you were involved pretty early on, or you've known about this essentially since it came out.
Yeah, well, it was a couple years since I found out since it came out, but
Okay.
the guy on the couch, C Average, he is friends. He went to school with a developer.
Oh, nice.
And so we've been in contact with him, with Chris, guys at TurboGun. It's been awesome to work with them, talk with them in the Discord, see their reactions to
Right.
things we found. So it's been a lot.
Okay. So I have a question. With talking with the developers, what is the thing that you've been able to do with the run that they were the most surprised about? Were there any moments that they just had never considered?
I don't think they knew about the walking through doors, where if we do a screen buffer, we can literally just walk through doors. The doors have no collision if you're not on the screen, so we can essentially skip rooms.
Right.
So he was the one, I think correct me if I'm wrong, I'm probably gonna get this wrong, I apologize, Chris. But you were the one that told us about the platform clips, like going through, because there's no drop down
Okay.
button. You have to glitch through the floor to drop down.
That's how you're doing that.
Yeah, you have to glitch
Did
through
not
the
know
floors.
that.
So,
That's pretty crazy.
yeah,
Oh,
I don't
that's
know. There's
cool.
just little things that we've found. Some of the cycles have been the biggest thing. Like,
Yeah.
they have an intended route,
Yeah.
and then we do a route that they never envisioned.
Yeah,
So,
that's very cool.
That's fun.
So where do you think you want to take this run? Like, what would you say to the community if you want to get them into the game?
Personally, I would love to go for a sub 16 time.
Okay.
I think that's 25 seconds-ish I need to knock off.
Okay.
But I don't know. A lot of what I wanted to do was get awareness for this game. It's awesome to pick up. It's awesome to learn. We have the community on the Discord. We have on speedrun.com, stuff like that. It's really fun. It's actually $2 on Steam right now. So if you want to go pick it up, it would be just really simple to do that. So highly recommend.
All right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Seems like you've had a lot of fun with it. Yeah. You did a great job today. It's going to be awesome. It was super nice talking to you today.
Sweet.
All right. Next up, guys, we have Teddy doing some Enter the Gungeon. So get hyped for that. And thank you so much again. And we will see you guys soon.
All right, thank you very much for that great interview, and we are ready to roll with Enter the Gungeon.
First of all, we got a little bit of business to do here. We hit a donation incentive for an alternate costume, but it's a 2-for-1 special. So first of all, we got to do